Hi everyone! It's been a long time to upload the video about teaching. Today I want to talk about the different bow techniques that beginners learn at the very beginning. I'm gonna talk about legato, staccato, tenuto. Let's see how we marked them in the music, and then I'll show you how we can play each one. When you see the slur or ties, you can play legato very naturally. However, for the separate notes, composers marked legato with alphabet, literally. So you know, oh, I need to play legato for this part. Next, staccato has a dots in the middle of the note, and the dot is located below the note or above the note. Last, tenuto is marked with the bar, small little bar, below the note or above the note. Legato playing is very smooth, connected playing. So it doesn't really matter it has a slur or not, separated bow. Any kinds of the down bow or up bow or slur. That legato means you play all the notes connected. So if I play foray sonata, the beginning of first movement, since I have to connect all the notes in sounds like a one line of the melody, I would not play Can you tell the difference? I connected the notes in all one line, even though down bow or up bow I have to change, or some notes in one slur. It doesn't really matter, sounds connected or not. If you can tell, you can get it. Next, we're talking about the staccato. Staccato, I might have to Google it, but my definition of staccato, when you learn the staccato at first, simply I can say quickly, lightly, quick and light playing. And the most important thing of staccato is at the end you need to stop your bow. If I play one staccato, I stopped at the end, then that's a staccato. Let me play two staccatos continuously. How about that? Each one has to be stopped at the end of the bow. It doesn't really matter 2 beats of the note, 1 beat of the note. At least you stop at the end of the bow, then that's a staccato. 1, 2, 1, 2, or so with the staccato and the different length of the notes, different value of the notes, you can play like this. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. So this is the combination of the 2 beats of staccato notes and 1 beat staccato note. So stop your bow at the end. It doesn't matter. It's a longer beat, shorter beat. If you stop the bow, then that's a staccato. Let's talk about the tenuto. Unlike legato, tenuto give a little bit separation between the notes, and it carries the full value of the note. Also, staccato stop your bow very clearly between the notes, but tenuto is very slightly, very softly, so you will see. Legato playing. And tenuto. Now let me play to see the difference between staccato and tenuto. Staccato first. And tenuto. If I explain tenuto a little bit specifically, you know the accent. Accent literally give an accent at the beginning of the notes. So you can hear the impact, so accent at the beginning of each note. By saying that accent, I sometimes explain tenuto as a soft accent. Does sound similar to you? Yes, so accent and tenuto. Now, how you can control all these? It's about pressure, but this pressure is not mainly from shoulder or arm. Since our finger muscles and lower arm, upper arm muscles all connected. So our little muscles of fingers connected to hand, this muscles, and then even some muscles and the tendons connected to each other, even our arm. So our arm muscle may contract when we play, but it's not about movement of our arm or shoulder. It's more like an index finger give a pressure, very, very little. How we can check? Put your bow on the string and try to pull down the string by index finger. So index finger push wood stick very little, very, very little. Then you can see wood stick move around and your string will be pulled down. Just use only that much of the pressure. That's enough to play tenuto. If I show you the index finger's movement, it's more like a knuckle. I'm exaggerating the movement, but maybe a little bit with the bow. But movement of index finger, give a little bit pressure on the bow, so onto the string is like this. And please make sure when you practice staccato, tenuto, of course legato, start to play on string. On string means touch the string, pull down the string and play. Don't start in the air. So your bow doesn't get bounced. I know bow technique is a little tricky and hard to understand, but try to mimic that sound and use all the small part of the finger muscles and your arm muscles contraction and relaxation. I know it's hard to explain everything all at once, but at least it helped for you to know, oh, the staccato sounds like this, tenuto sounds like this, and legato sounds like this. So try to listen to them a lot and then feel the difference between the sounds and then mimic them. That will help. All right, this was about legato, staccato, tenuto, and a little bit of accent. And I hope help you to understand different bow techniques, bowings. If you have a question, please leave a comment on to this video and subscribe and like the videos. Help me to keep this channel actively. Thank you so much. Bye bye.